Okay guys, we are back to finish up this little journal. Now one thing I did do in the last video, I was showing you how my printer had done some crazy stuff and had put those lines on a lot of the stuff. I was not happy, and I remembered that I had printed some of the ephemera on paper to show you guys the kit. So I just took and cut the paper pieces out and I glued them onto the matching cardstock pieces. I should have done that ahead of time, but I didn't. But it's done now. We'll have to ink some of this stuff up that it's really showing on. But let's go ahead and get started. I did not glue that down. You know what I want to see if I can do? I have the paper piece to this one right here. And I probably should have done this before I got on camera. I can ink this up and I can glue this down. So I won't see those lines on this one. And I'm just going to use a glue stick to do this with. And I'm going to put some glue on this as well. If I'd done it on camera, off camera when I was doing everything else, it would have turned out better, but it's okay. We're going to make it work. Okay. Now I just want to glue that down onto that folder. Yes, that looks so much better. That makes me happier. And I think I do want to put this there, but let's see if we can put a piece of coffee dyed paper behind it, how that would look. I think that would look better. So let's ink that little piece up. And I'm just going to use some of my Barely Art glue. I used my glue stick to glue all of those other pieces on top of each other so that I made sure I had full coverage. Because I did not want them coming up. And I didn't want to waste and throw the cardstock ones away. So the way it worked out was good. All right. So there's that. And we've got that. We need to put something in here. So I've got my tags and my journal cards. So let's just we'll just stick a tag down in there for right now. And we need to stick some stuff in here. So I am going to do, let's do a blue one. And maybe a red tag. And we're going to have to put this one down here because it won't interfere with the closing. So we need to put something up there. Let's go with that one. I like that. And then here, let's put this and that. I like that. And then we've got our, you know what, let's put we've got some scraps over here. What about if we put a scrap piece on top of that? Just make it look a little neater. I think that will work. Let me trim that real quick. Let's see if I got it trimmed about right. Yep. And I am going to ink it a little bit. And then that will mask the fact that some of the pages are a little uneven. And I just used some of the little scrap cutoffs that I had from doing the kit. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. All right, now let's see. Let's close that up. Look how cute, you guys. I love it. Need to make sure this will close. Yep, it will. And so I'm just going to close that down. All right. Now, let's see. Back here, I know I want to put this big tag here. And maybe even that one. I like that. All right. Moving along. Let's see. All right. We have got some pocket choices. And I think I want to do, let's do this. Let me get these that don't have a gusset to them. On this one here, let's do, I think I want to do that. And where do I want to put it? Or we can even do it, let's do it more like that. Okay, so let's glue this one down. And I make it into an actual pocket. So I'm gluing the 3 sides. And I'm going to glue it down just like that. And then I'm going to get this and glue 3 sides. It will give us 2 independent pockets, but it'll look very cute. And I'm just going right on top of it like that. So now we have a pocket here and a pocket here. And then that goes into that pretty little V shape. All right, just trying to make sure my glue is holding. It's acting like it's not wanting to hold very good today for some reason. All right. Let's see, what else can we do? I am thinking, oh, we need to put something in there. We will. I should have done something with those. Ugh. Oh well. So for these, what I'm thinking about gluing it down at the tab and then having it lift up. And then I could do like 1, 2, to where they're almost like secret journaling spots. Let me score these a little bit. I think I do want to do that. I'm just going to score that little piece there, and hopefully that's enough. If not, we'll figure it out. So if we do that and do that, let's see if that'll hold it. If not, we can use washi tape, or we can add a piece of the cutoff and make it like a piece of washi tape. I think that'll make a cute little like hidden journaling spots. My thought process. That's more what I was thinking. All right, so let's close that. And I tell you what, we have these little washi strips that's in the kit. So I'm just going to cut 2 pieces off. And just cutting it because I'm going to tear the ends the way I want them tore. Let's just go ahead and cut all 4 pieces. We've got the larger washi strips too. But I don't need the larger ones right now, and I don't feel like cutting them out. I just need these. All right, we're just going to call those fun. So let's rip us a piece of this off. I'm going to let it come outside of it, I think. And I'm going to ink it. And then glue it down. And so this will help hold that little piece down as well. That should work. And then for this one, let's go with this one here. And just ink it up a little bit so there's no white showing. And we'll put it down just like that. Okay. Now we can make it like a little tuck closure. I'm wondering if we should do that. Let me grab, I'm going to fold this over real quick so it'll be nice and sturdy. And I'm going to use Fabri-Tac for this because I want it to hold. All right, so I'm just going to let that dry for a minute. And we'll move on along. Let's see. I think I want to put something here. Let's do, I really don't want to cover that blue up, though. I like it. I don't know if this page is sturdy enough to hold these. But let's try it. So I'm just going to do the same thing I did with the little ones. I'm just going to glue one down and then I'll glue the other one down. And just have them overlapping each other. And I'm just going to line it up there like that. Okay. Well, poo. All right, so there's that. I'm not sure that I want to do anything on this front. We can put our journal cards in here now. And let's stick a tag in there too. Why not? We got plenty of them. Stick that there like that. And then we'll come back and stick that down. I've got glue all over me. And then back here, I think I am going to, I did not ink the top of that on the outside. Look at that. Look at that, Betty Renfro. I think I'm going to stick maybe a couple of tags in there. And then I think I have some paper clips. Let me see. Do I have any red ones? No, but I have some bronze ones. And I'm just going to paper clip that closed like that. And I'm just going to stick that right there. Okay, let's see. let's see what we can do. I'm going to see. I may not have glued enough of this down. Okay, I think I did. So I'm just cutting me 2 little circles, and I am going to ink them. Ink this one as well. And I am going to use my Fabri-Tac for this. I'm going to glue just on the bottom part of this one. Tell me my glue is not messing up that quick. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'll make sure where I got it, and I'm just going to put it right there. And then I'm going to maybe try and lift this out. There we go, so that it'll dry, and then that'll be a tuck. And I just need to do the same thing right here. Just gluing half of it down. And right there is where I want it. All right, so then we'll come back to that. Now in here we need to add some stuff, so let's put a couple of our little tags in here. And I could put some of my paper that I have left over, but I really don't feel like cutting it right now. And right there, I think I'm actually going to stick that in there. Okay, let's see. I think we actually have quite a bit in here for it to be such a little journal. And I don't know that I want to do anything on the front. So we've got something there. We need to add some stuff in here. I'm going to put that one. And let's see. I've got so much stuff strewn over my desk. And if I really wanted to be creative, look at that, I've glued that down. I could actually put one of the, some of the little pockets on top. Oh, I think we're going to have to do that. I don't know though, that might not, I should have done it on the other page. I don't know that this pocket will hold it. Y'all think I should do it? How cute would that be? Let's do it. We may have to reinforce the other side of the page, but I really want to do it. I should have thought about it and done it on the cardstock, but I wasn't thinking about it. Glue that down. That's where I was gluing the paper piece onto that rough looking cardstock piece. All right, let's glue this one down. That is so cute. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love that. Okay, it does add some bulk though, so be prepared. And then in here, we do need to just put a couple things. I'm like just grasping at straws right now. I'm going to take this and do it like this. And let's round the bottom edges of it. So we've made it into a card by using some of our leftover papers. We've got that in there. This we could just paper clip on. Just like that. these should be able to be tucked in now. Look how cute. Then we got our stuff there. I hate those green lines, but oh well. All right, I think we've chunked this journal up as much as I should. I probably have way too much in it. And then these are just paper envelopes, so they're not going to add a lot of weight. So what have I done? Now let's do this one back here. There's that one. And then we have another coin envelope that we could put right here. But we could put a tag in it. Why not? So let's put a tag in this one too. Did I glue it shut? Almost. Don't do like I did. Don't glue your envelope shut. All right. And then right here we could put our little tags that we had. Ha ha, love it. So we got our tag there. We've got our little secret journaling spots there. We've got that and that. And y'all, I don't think I should put any more in this. Look at that. That is so cute. All right, let me put this stuff back. I just made a little envelope to store my ephemera in for it. I just took a piece of cardstock, folded it, and then made a little gusset, and there we go. Because I don't want the stuff all over the place. And then I can label it and stick it on my shelves. Because I don't think it'll fit in my folder that I use, but I still had so much. I could make probably 5 more journals for the amount of leftover ephemera and paper that I have. Or I could have made a bigger journal, or, you know, whatever. All right, so let's take a look at this cute little folio that we done using the Liberty kit. So we've got our basket weave paper as our spine and our pretty floral. And I could put something on the front, but I really like it just like this. Then you open it up here. We have magnets and we have Velcro because somebody made it so thick. You could put some little pockets here. You could put like a little pin loop here or something, but mine is so chunky, there's no way possible. Then you just open this right here up. This flap opens down. This one opens up. Then we have this waterfall little note area. We have a couple of journal cards, a couple of tags. Then we have a little file folder tuck with a little journal card tucked in there. And then let's close this back up. Then we have our signature. We have one signature in here, and it's just got a piece of the paper from the kit that I printed double-sided. We use 2 pockets here to make this cute V-shaped double pocket. We've got a journaling card and a tag there, and a journaling card and a tag right there. And that's on a piece of coffee dyed paper. Got a piece of printed vellum that I had messed up on, but why not include it? A piece of like ephemera type stuff. And then here we've done 4 pockets and we stacked them. So they're almost like a waterfall V pocket. Then we've got a little one of the coin envelopes with a tag stuck in it right there. Another one of the coin envelopes with a tag stuck in it, and it's tucked right in there. Then we have a tag stuck in there and a journaling card stuck right in there. Then this is the middle of our signature. We've done it. We used an envelope for the closure so you can't see the string where I tied it. It has the Velcro closure. And then on the inside, I just took a piece of the leftover cardstock and folded it and made it into a journal card. We have a belly band on the back with one of our envelopes that we paper clip close. And we just tucked a couple of little tags down in there. So there's lots of secret journaling spots all throughout this little tiny journal. It's a tiny journal kind of, but it's got a lot of real estate. Piece of that manuscript paper, other piece of that like ephemera type stuff. I've just paper clipped a tag onto that vellum paper. Then back here we've got two of the journaling cards that we have made into secret writing spots that they tuck closed just like that. Then we have our stacked file folder pockets. This one I put one of the tabs up there so it's like sticking out. We have a tag and then two tags right there. And then we go to our back belly band where I've tucked in those two large tags. And there you have it, guys. That is the folio made using a file folder and the Liberty digital kit that is linked down in the description below. All right, we will be back to work on another project using another one of the new kits. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.